All right, Shalom. I want to give all praise unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Dash. We say Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai for this glorious truth, knowledge, and wisdom. And we give double honors to our apostle elders, which are apostle elders that rule a great millstone, that have been diligently doing this work, and that have been maintaining in the truth, knowledge, and wisdom that have been given from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. This is the brother Kwa Allah from GMS, Missouri, and things are taking place. Of course, this is the year 2018. Things are heating up, man. So more prophecies are coming to pass. More things are taking place for the name of Yahweh Shai in these last days, man. So I just wanted to go. This lesson sort of just came out of. It didn't come out of blue. I've been, monitoring certain brothers that have been doing lessons on it, but I just thought I'd, try to just go into it on this perspective, man, because these are part of the Lord showing us that we're at the time of our deliverance. We're at the time where Yahweh Shai is going to do things for us, man. And the Most High don't have to do everything. Got to be thunder and lightning, man. Okay, just like Yahweh Shai said, the sons of thunder, man. It ain't got to be all the time dramatic and full fledged, big body movie. The Most High is subtle, just like when the wind blows. When the wind blows, it's a subtle thing, but that wind can intensify and turn into what? A tornado, man. Okay. So I just wanted to go into. I'm gonna play this video right here, and we're gonna go into some scriptures. And as you see the title of the video, it says Esau, it's your turn. I just wanted to go, okay, because whose turn is it now? To the back, to the cup is Esau, man, because he think he got away with all living the life that he's lived in wickedness and just going in, man. Okay, so it's time for him to pay the piper, man. And I'm gonna have to I'm gonna do a sit down on that, man. Esau, you have to pay the piper. Okay. So right now I'm gonna play this video and then I'm gonna go into some scriptures and just watch, Akim. We living in beautiful times, man.
U.S. middle-aged white Americans with relatively low education are experiencing rising mortality from alcoholism, drug addiction, and suicide. Now, that's all at the same time that every other racial and ethnic group somehow has decreased, but this has increased. So something has gone terribly wrong.
That's the curses. Okay, Esau don't know what, and this is him saying, okay, if something's happening and the devil is saying it, because Esau likes to save face. He doesn't like to just put it out there and say and put it. Esau's not a type of hard on the sleeve type of character. His pride stops that. So for him to put it out and try to make it sound smart and intelligently putting it out there, he's pretty much saying we fucked, man. We're not okay. He's saying it in an intelligent way, so he's making it trying to seem like, oh, it's just all right problem. No, when your mortality rate is raising, that's a heavy situation right there. You're not making enough kids to satisfy the people. Your kids aren't coming up with the people that are dying in your tribe, okay? Because that's what it is. It's tribal, man. We're gonna go back to tribal. Okay, we're not gonna have this Tower of Babel mentality where everybody mixing. That's why after the 1,000 years, everybody's gonna go to their respectable corners, man. Okay, we're not gonna have this melting pot of mixture. No, you're gonna be in your corner. Moab gonna be over here. Ammon gonna be over here. Ham gonna be over here. Japheth gonna be over here. Only time they're gonna mix is doing business with us, man. Okay, because we're gonna collect the forces of the Gentiles, man. We're gonna be the center point when it comes to these nations mixing, man. By what? Knowing our laws, statutes, and commandments, and following the ways of Yahweh Shah, man. That's it. Other than that, there ain't no mixing, ain't none of that going on, man. Okay, we'll be able to go into the other nations and put our seed there and do what we do through the Spirit, man. Let's play this.
This seems to be, as I read, a point that is taken on the side of both Republican and Democratic campaigns So somehow you can be seen in one way or another. So maybe explain, if you can explain, why is it that
And this either might look like he's knocking on heaven's door right now.
aged white Americans are killing themselves?
Well, you said what we know. I mean, what we disclosed was the fact, and it's pretty astonishing that no one had noticed this fact before. The CDC was jumping up and down with glee that the white-black mortality gap was closing, but a lot of that was happening because whites were dying in larger numbers. And so this turnaround is just historically astonishing state of affairs because we've been used.
He said historically astonishing. And I can notice this, man. And I try to point this fact out, Lord willing, I'll try to do a lesson. Okay, the more that Jake gets awoke, the more that Jake realizes himself, the more that Jake tries by way of this truth to try to come back to Yahweh Shema Shai by following his laws, the high holy days. The more we increase, the more these nations decrease, man. The Most High said a false balance is an abomination. So we can't have two masters on the earth, man. So if he's building up one has to be torn down. That's simple. Biblical equation, if you want to put it like that, man. The more one increases, the more the other decreases. So what happening is Jake is getting themselves, they're getting who they are back. We're getting our high holy days. We're getting our language back. We're getting our kingliness back. And Esau's losing everything in front of his face, man.
For the best part of 100 years, the steady mortality decline for this group, this very important middle-aged group, this mortality rate has really turned around. And when we first found it, and we said, well, what's causing it? We went through the things. Was it a decline in heart attack? Was the war on cancer losing? Was the war on heart attacks? No, these are all things that fine. I mean, is it murders? Is it traffic accidents? No, it's not those things. So what is it? It's largely poisonings. And we thought, my God, what has happened? Are people mistaking Drano for milk or something? What? And of course, poisonings is what the CDC classifies as drug overdoses. And you don't want to think about this. A lot of it is heroin overdoses, which is what, we're used to, but a lot of it is opioid overdoses. These are legal painkillers that are being subscribed in incredible numbers. The U.S. is consuming about 95% of all the world's supplies of opioid painkillers, and enough opioid painkillers that are prescribed in the United States every year for every adult in the United States to be on opioids for 1 month a year. I mean, there's just an incredible.
I understand the magnitude that says there's enough opioids being distributed that every single American can be on an opioid for 1 month, man. I'm talking kids too. When they say every American, they said every American, so-called in the landmass. That's astonishing. Why is it that Babylon, okay, the chief nation, the Lord is allowing this plague? Because it's a plague, okay? Addiction is a plague, man. Just like in the time of Moses in Egypt, the Lord is putting plagues on Egypt. And now Esau is actually putting it in black and white. He's putting it in numbers. What does it say? Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie, man. Numbers are truthful. So the curse is in the numbers, man. Why is America consuming 95% of the world's opioid, man? And there's other parts of the world that look worse than America. You would think they'd be overdosing and be on opioids, man. No, America, which is so-called the shining star of the known world, is consuming 95% of the world's opioids. That's a curse, man. You're literally seeing a curse painted out in numbers, man. That's what it is. Because this place is being cursed by the Most High for the wickedness that it's done.
Well, outpouring of this stuff and it's killing people. Now,
you said you also stumbled onto this. Can you?
Well, we were working on suicide, and we wanted to put suicide in the context of overall mortality, and then we saw for this group overall mortality. It was not just suicides; it was those poisonings as well. But you asked me why this. What has this got to do with globalization? What, you know? So I've always taken, like most people who work on global poverty, I spent a lot of my life, and the Nobel Committee was kind enough to cite it.
And this is the CFR, Council on Foreign Relations. This is that Bilderberg group, man. So they know they're paying attention. They're gonna have to pull the trigger on this war, man. They're going to have to pull the trigger on this war. The elites have to. The shot clock is running out. If they don't pull it, they're not gonna have enough resources to maintain their so-called new world order. You gotta have somebody to work on the robots and shit. Okay, they can't completely do away. They want themselves to increase. That's why they're gonna have to pull that trigger, man.
Thinking about how to measure global poverty and global inequality. And I've always taken the position, which is, I've done a lot of work over the years with the World Bank, and I think this is a pretty accepted in those organizations cosmopolitan position. Globalization has dragged or pulled or liberated hundreds of millions of people from poverty in India and in China in particular. And those people were really poor.
All right. I'm going to post a link for you, Akim, if you want to check that out. Definitely will post the link. I was just seeing if Akim had any precepts. Let me go right here. I'm going to play this other video. This is an older video, but it hits the point also.
Study found a decrease in the white. Let's go forward. The University of New Hampshire study found a decrease in the white population across 17 states that make up around 38% of the U.S. population, including Florida, Pennsylvania, and West Virginia. The declines are due to an aging population, fewer women of childbearing age, and lower fertility rates among whites. Between 1999 and 2014, the number of white births fell 8.4%, while the number of deaths rose 5.8%. According to recent studies, more white people are dying from suicide, drug abuse, and obesity-related issues in recent years. A co-author of the study said, the white population isn't replacing itself. That accelerates the growing diversity of the American population. However, minority populations continue to grow and have much higher fertility rates. The census projects that people of color will be the majority in the U.S. in the mid-2040s.
Now, the Time magazine article that actually put this stuff out, this clip only told part of it. If you're going to tell the truth, go ahead and tell.
All right. I ain't gonna, I just wanted that small little clip. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna jump right now. We're gonna let the scriptures tell you. We're gonna let the scriptures put it right in your face, man. All right? Because this right here is prophesied, man. We getting up out of here, man. They don't want to let go of this dying man. This man is dying, bro. There is no more. Esau is dying out here, man. There ain't no trying to hold on to a dead and dying thing, man. Israel is coming up, man, because it's prophesied. We at that time, man. Deuteronomy 28 and 65. And it says, among these nations thou shalt. And I said that Esau's your turn, right? So these curses are now going to apply to Esau. We're just in the beginning stages. We ain't even got to the starting line yet. This is what you call this is the pre-party. Okay? This is the hors d'oeuvres of the curses, man. When you have hors d'oeuvres in a course, that's just finger food. Esau, you tasting the finger food of your curses, man. You ain't even got to none of that goodness. You ain't got to the meaty of the curses yet. So this is just the taste, man. Deuteronomy 28 and 65. It says, and among these nations thou shalt find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest, but the Lord shall give thee a trembling heart. Because Esau's knowing that, man. So what we gonna do? A trembling mind. That's what it's talking about. A trembling mind. That's what Esau is. He's the one that's bringing this information out because he's worried about it, man. The word there for trembling is ragazah, and it says trembling, quivering, quaking. Let's look at the root word. It's Ragaz, trembling, quaking, rage. Is not Esau mad that he's going down like this? Huh? Quiver, be agate, be excited, be purpid, the quake, be disquieted, be excited, be purebid, cause to quake, disquiet, enrage. So Esau has an enraged heart. He's mad, man. Just like when he lost them curses, he got mad then. He's getting mad now. And it says, "For among the nations thou shalt find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest. But the Lord shall give thee a trembling heart, failing eyes, and sorrow of mind." And what do you see him coming right now? Look at this dude, man. Esau he's looking shook, man. This is their analysts. This is the higher ups. This is their lower luminaries right here, man. This guy served for the World Bank. Okay, so you even see the uncertainty in his eyes, man, because he studied the numbers. He sees the trend, and he's the type that be that eloquently kill him. Pretty much, he'll put in an eloquent way that we got to kill these other people or we gonna die, man. Bottom line, that's why Esau says, though he have a short time, he shall come down with great wrath, man. How he knows that he has but a short time, man. He knows that his population is decreasing. This man don't got time on the clock. There is now the Lord has pushed him into the corner and saying, bust a move, man. He has to bust a move. He don't have time to wait no more. That's how we know we're getting up out of here, man. Because when he starts to come against this truth and come against the words of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, the Lord gonna make a move. It's chess, man. A smart chess player corners you and forces you to make the move that he wants you to make, man. If you know chess, chess is a game of pre-moves, thoughts, man. So what the Lord is doing, he's forcing this man's hand to quicken the clock. That's all it is. A master chess player corners you and forces you to make the moves he wants you to make. He don't give you a choice, man. The Lord is not giving this man a choice. He is saying you have to make the move. It's your move, man. That's why the name of this video, it says, Esau, it's your turn, man. It is your turn. Make the move. Man, this is beautiful times, man. Let's keep going. There's still meat on this one. This is 66. It says, thy life shall hang in doubt before thee. That's what you're seeing. All these the statistics, the numbers, all that is about his life, his nation, his people that's dwindling down, man. It says, and thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shall have no insurance of thy life. In the morning thou shalt say, what would the Most High it were evening? Because Jake used to be like that. Oh, man, I can't wait till the night before I go to sleep. They go to sleep all to the day. I hope I make it through the night so I can get up in the morning. Jake just going from sorrow to sorrow. That's what's happening with Esau. He's going from sorrow to sorrow, man. And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shall have no assurance of thy life. In the morning thou shalt say, would the Most High were evening, and at evening thou shalt say, would it were morning, for the fear of thine heart wherewith thou shalt fear, and for the sight of thine eyes which thou shalt see. So it's coming, man. Esau is at the ropes, and we ain't even at the main events yet. This is Deuteronomy 7 and 15, and it says, and the Lord will take away from thee all the sickness, and will put none of the evil diseases of Egypt, which thou knowest, upon thee, but will lay them upon all them that hate thee. So the Lord is laying all the disease, and it said it's a sickness, poisoning, because you got depression. Esau's going through depression. That's why he's using those pills. That's why he's poisoning himself, man, and committing suicide, because he's depressed, man. His mind is not at ease. And it says, in which thou knowest, upon thee, but will lay them upon them that hate thee. And thou shalt consume all the people which the Lord thy power shall deliver thee. Thine eyes shall have no pity. The Most High ain't on that pityness, man. You got these guys talking about, oh, Esau can make it, and oh, the Lord loves everybody. The Lord just said you right here, man, he has no pity for the other nations. That's why he told Saul to kill all the Amalek. But it wasn't set up for them to go down back then. But that was to show, look, man, look, I want you to do away with all of them. That's why David was a man after the Most High's heart, man. When it got down to doing the Lord's work, because David in the spirit was one of them chief spirits in the heavens, man. Them angels, just like the apostles were going in, they were strict angels, man. There was angels that didn't even want to give you their names because they knew, hey, I'm just here to do the work, man. I'm here to get down and be out, man. I'm not here for you don't need my name. What does my name profit you? I'm here to do the words of the Most High that sent me, man. That's why it says in the Apocrypha, the angels standing trembling, man. They don't play around. They know the power we dealing with. We see we know the harshness, man, but we don't know, man. You can't know the Most High in these bodies, bro. You can't. That's why it says there's a war in my members. The angelic bodies that know perfection, they don't play around. Man, the Most High is a fearful thing, man. Fearful says the angels stand in trembling. When you trembling, you in front of something you don't know what, like you in front of a loaded pistol, man. You'll tremble, man. You see the danger in front of you. Yahweh is man. We can't put it in words. All we can do is just try to get about these bodies and delivered, man. It says, and thou shalt consume all the people which the Lord thy power shall deliver thee. Thine eyes shall have no pity upon them. Neither shalt thou serve their gods, for that will be a snare unto you. And the Most High, I'm going to jack you up. That's the verse of you. You serve them, I'm going to jack. That's a snare unto you, because you're going to get caught up. That's how you know it's Jake, man. That's why you know where we get our pizzazz from. The Lord said, look, you do that, that's going to catch you up. Don't serve their gods, man. I'm going to jack you up too. This is Job 11:20. It says, but the eyes of the wicked shall fail, and they shall not escape. Their hope shall be as the giving up of the ghost. Oh, goodness. Yeah. They hope is death, man. Ain't no. Hey, let me read that again. This is Job 11:20. But the eyes of the wicked shall fail. And the eyes mean wisdom. You see, because eyes allow you to see things, man. And it says the eyes of the wicked shall fail, and they shall not escape. Their hope shall be as the giving up of the ghost. Man, and that's what you're seeing. Esau's hope is death, man. That he don't hope in anything else. He don't got no hope in anything else, man. The only thing he got is that after that 1,000 years, he can go ahead and lay down in the spiritual world, man. And the Lord will do what he will with Esau's spirits, man. But on the planet Earth here in a second, being an Edomite ain't gonna be the move, man. If you're caught, hey, you got to serve 1,000 years of hard. I'm talking hard stone, that granite slavery. If you brothers deal with stones, you know how granite is one of the hardest stones, man. Esau gonna have to deal with that granite slavery. I'm talking hardcore, man. Something that we thought we went through something. Oh no. We gonna taste it. We gonna see, because we're on spiritual power, man. No nation has ever ruled the other nation with spiritual power, man. You're not gonna be able to die. You ain't just gonna. Esau gonna be in this pit and do a Japanese suicide or some shit. He ain't gonna be able to do that. We're gonna wake up in the morning and put the spirit right back in that body. Welcome back, man. Welcome back. It's Deuteronomy 30:7. And it says, and the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which pursue thee. And that's Esau, man. So you literally seen the curses in numbers. The Lord has plagued Esau to now he's not producing how he's dying. There's not enough babies to cover the deaths, man. That's a curse, man. It says it's unprecedented that has happened by way of the opioids, man. The same drug that they're selling and trying to make money off of is killing them. That's why it says you shall fall into the snare which thou hast laid, man. The trap that you wanted to go out to the so-called, because you thought, oh yeah, let's get heroin in here and get these Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans addicted to heroin. But now your Ivy League college students, they on heroin now. The prissy little white girl cheerleaders, they on heroin now. They getting it from the same Jakes that's just banging it. They just out here selling it. They ain't using it and making money. So Esau has fallen into his own trap, which he laid, man. You know? It's the last scripture I'm in known out, man. The point is hit. That's what we got to do with these lessons, man. Hit the point and get out, man. Lamentations 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. That cup is coming, man. You're going to have to take it heads up. No chaser. Okay? These curses are coming. No chaser. There ain't going to be no ease. That's what in the story of Lazarus and the rich man, the rich man wanted some ease, man. That's what he said, dip thy finger in some water and just let it drip into my mouth, man. He wanted ease from that slavery. He wanted just a break, man. Ain't gonna be no breaks, man. We get. He telling you like, oh man, go warn them, Don't do it. You don't want to come here, but it's too late, man. It says the cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. And that's what we out here telling Jake, man. We are here telling you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, your warfare is accomplished. But they don't want to listen. Niggas want to go back to the damn press, the wine press. You want to go back into the wine press. We trying to tell you, look, get up out the punishment, man. Come back to the Lord. That's all he wants is come back to the Lord, man. Yahweh Shem Yahshua is calling for us. That's why it says we have piped unto you and you have not danced, man. We're in the time of piping unto our people and telling them your warfare is accomplished. The Lord ain't going to carry you away into captivity no more. You ain't got to worry about slavery, man. Just come back with your head down and apologetic, man. Jake ain't apologetic. Dudes out here that still wanted to be, they want to go to defend Esau. Esau can make it. Says he will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. That's why Lamentations wasn't written until now. Lamentations is a verse from 10 now because we was carried away captivity. We did go into captivity unto these other nations, which is Esau today. We did go into captivity. So what was this verse talking about? It's talking about right now, man. The Lord is saying unto us, look, you ain't going into captivity no more. Because after this deliverance, the Lord is going to put it into the law in our inward parts. We're going to be hardwired with the law, man. Us and the law are going to become one, man. Not two separate things that have to coincide with each other. The law and us will be one, man. We're going to forge, like you forge something together. The Lord is going to forge the law in our hearts, which is a blessing, man. Just like us in the heaven world, the Lord forged the law in our inward parts. Angels don't go off, man. So we ain't going to go off. We are going to be forged with the law, statutes, commandments, and ever be without power, man. That's why Yahweh said, look, there shall be no temple in the kingdom. There shall be no temple, no church, man. No building. We are the building, man. He's going to be within us, man. We're going to ever please the Lord. That's why it says, while men shall yet speak, I shall answer. He's going to bless us while we thinking about it, man. But Jake don't want that. So, hey, Abu Rakazar Yuaki was edified, man. So with that, I want to give all praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakar Dash, man. Brakti Yahweh, Brakti Yahushai, Brakti Yahweh, Brakti Yahushai, Brakti Yahweh, Brakti Yahushai for this glorious truth, man. We're at the time of the end, man. I can keep faith and keep going, man. Don't lay it down now. Don't lay it down now. That's the worst thing you could ever do, man. Shalom. Let's get it.